OG Gymnastics 03 here today, and I have a cute little DIY for you guys, and it is going to be how to make your own little string ball things. I thought they were really cool. I've seen a couple people do them, and I wanted to try it out for myself. So yeah guys, let's get started. Guys, so for this cute little DIY, you are going to need just a few things. You're going to need some tacky glue or some Mod Podge, something like that. You're going to need a bowl type thing. Of course, you're going to need some string. I have some multicolored string because my solid color strings I didn't have enough of. And you are going to need a whole bunch of balloons or as many string things as you're going to want to do. So let's get started. Okay guys, so to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our string and we're just going to unravel this a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to cut off a little piece. You will need scissors, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. But then we're just going to tie one piece of string to something that can hold up some weight. So I would say like a chair or something. And then your other piece of string to another thing that can hold weight, which is going to be the other one of my posts on my bed. Okay, let me get over here. But anyways, guys, that's basically what we're going to do for the first step. Okay, guys, so then we are going to cut up a whole bunch of littler pieces of string. So you're just going to take your string and you're going to cut out, I'd say about like 8-inch pieces. Does not have to be exact, just an estimate on what you basically are going to need. And you're going to make as many strings as you are going to make of the little balloon things. And then you can just spread these out along here. Let me finish cutting. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just tie them onto it, but make sure that you have a longer stem down here so you have some room to tie your string. But then I'm just going to tie these together like so, and make sure you have some room between them or your balloons will bump and they'll get all messed up and they won't look as nice. Go, and then our last one. Okay guys, so once we are done tying all of these, we are going to move on to the actual steps of making the balloon crafts. So we are going to start out by blowing up some of our balloons. And you're just going to blow your balloons up to the desired size of what you want your actual string thing to be as. So if you want yours to be really small, you're going to do a balloon that's kind of small. But if you want yours to be really big, I would suggest stretching out your balloon a little more and then blowing it up really big. But I'm just going to glow and do smaller ones. And also, the bigger the balloon, the more string you're going to need. So if you don't have a lot of string, I would suggest making either like not very many big ones or making a lot of really small ones. But I'm just going to finish up with blowing up all my balloons, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay guys, so once you've blown up all of your balloons, you are going to take them and just one by one tie them to the strings that you have dangled down. Okay, so it should look a little like this. And then you're just going to repeat this step by putting all of them on, and I'll get back to you once I'm done. So now that I have put all of my balloons on the string and I have secured them nicely, I did realize that I had some of them closer than I wanted, so you can just take the string and move it side to side to get them to your desired length away. So yeah guys, let's just get started with the actual crafting the balloon. Guys, so remember earlier whenever I had asked you to put your Mod Podge or glue in the little cup or whatever you were going to use? Well, we're going to use that now. So anyways, what we're going to need now is you're going to take some string. I would say that the string you want to use is going to have to be at least 5 to 6 foot because you want it to be a lot of string. You don't want to have to run out. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're just going to take this, and this is where it gets messy. You're going to dip your string in here and kind of mush all of your string together with this glue. And then you're going to slowly take it apart, and then we're going to start placing this all over our balloons. Okay guys, so I'm going to start sticking my string on my balloons. And just put this over here for a second. And you will have to do this step fairly fast because this string definitely is really annoying and it just sticks to everything. So I would say do this part fairly fast because if you don't, there's going to be a lot of stickiness to it and it will get everywhere, like as you can see now. But I'm just going to start taking my string, and I've realized that I really didn't have that much string that I had put in the Mod Podge at a time. So I'm probably going to have to get more string because this is not enough string to finish it all. So I'm just going to dip some more string in my Mod Podge, and then I'll get back to you guys once I'm done. Okay guys, so I have finished up with one of my balloons, and I would definitely say that it used so much more string than I really intended. I would say that definitely if you're going to do this, you're going to need at least 20 foot of string per balloon. I mean, that does not look like 20 foot, but believe me, that's at least 20 foot. It is crazy, and I would also suggest putting down some newspaper before you do this because I felt like I got some on my rug. And one more tip, I would also say that if you're doing this alone, that is not a good idea. I feel that if you're going to be doing this whole thing alone, that is going to be really challenging. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. But I would definitely suggest having a partner to help you cut your string because you have glue all over your hands. But anyways, I'm going to finish up the rest of them, and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, guys, so I have finished up 3 of my balloons, and I actually decided against using my 3rd balloon because it is just a little monotonous to do all of these. So I'm going to pop this one, and what I'm going to do is with these, I'm going to let them sit overnight, and they are going to be dry by the time I wake up. So I'll just get back to you guys once I am woken up and they are ready to be popped. Okay guys, so this is the final result, and I have let it sit overnight, and yes, I had just gotten back from the hairstylist, and my hair is ombre now. I am so in love with it. Here, wait, let me open my blinds so you can see a little better. Okay. So I finally got it ombre, and I love it so much. But anyways, guys, let's get back to the video. But from here, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to just detach our balloons from the thing. And you can take your string off right now if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's all done. Now, what we're going to do is, supposedly from the videos I've watched before, we're just going to pop the balloons, and I have found that a way you can do this, like you can just legitly pop it, but I have found that if you actually take like a needle or a pin or something like these, and you put a piece of tape over a spot that you feel doesn't have like a lot of area covered, like I could put it right here. Here, I'll give you a close up in a second. But anyways, and you put your tape down, so when you pop it, it won't pop as fast. It'll be a slow pop. So as you can see, it's slowly detaching, and this makes it a lot easier instead of just like popping the whole thing, you know what I mean? Go ahead and just make a whole bunch of holes. I think I actually am just going to try to pop it now, or as much as I can. So far, it's being a little weird, so I'm just going to start popping everything, and literally I have popped huge holes, and this one is not really working at all. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one is questionable on how it works, definitely. A little weird. I would say that the balloon is kind of hard to get off of it, no matter what. Okay, so then we're just going to try and pull this through here. Okay, this is honestly proving to be a challenge of its own right now. Okay, well, this one obviously is not really working at all, so I'm just gonna go grab my other balloons and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so this time what I'm gonna do, because obviously the last one did not work at all. It's like this jumbled up ball of mess. So anyways, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to try to kind of move it off of the balloon first by just pressing down pretty firmly and like moving the string away from the string, like string away from string. Moving the string away from the balloon and then pressing down firmly so I can kind of separate it and the string. So when I pop it, it won't stick to it, which again, pretty not easy. Okay, making progress. But I mean, it's kind of like after you've done the whole thing and it's just like getting the balloon out of it, it's kind of like you just gotta find a way that works best, because this is not easy at all. So it's kind of like you find your own way to it. So I'm just going to try and separate it from it. So whenever I pop it, it won't stick to the string and it can actually like come off a lot easier. So once I have detached all of this, I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so now I'm just going to pop my balloon, and a way to tell if it is all kind of off of your balloon is if you can randomly stick your finger under any string and not have to like pull it off. So I feel like for the most part, that's the case. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it now. I'm not gonna do the stupid tape thing or whatever, because obviously last time it didn't work. So. Oh wow, guys, that actually really worked a lot better than intended. Okay, well that is great. Awesome. Okay guys, so anyways, this is how the good one, internally. Yeah, it's a new word. But this is how it finally came out, and I am actually much more impressed with this one. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to make sure that it's all detached from your balloon, like the string that you hung it up from last night. Make sure that that's off, because you don't want that one. And now we're just going to pull your balloon out, and you're basically done after that. So you're just gonna pull out your balloon, and it's all done. Okay guys, so this is the end. Hey guys, so like always, if you like this video, then like this video. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. We have many videos that we do. We actually do a lot of videos. And yeah, also giveaways are coming March, April, or sometime like that. So make sure you subscribe so you can win the giveaway. But that's it for this time. Bye guys.